Any health-related information on the following show provides general information only. Content presented on any show by any host or guest should not be substituted for a doctor's advice. Always consult your physician before beginning any new diet, exercise, or treatment program.
Hello and welcome to the Red Lasered Water Guy Show. Good to be here with you tonight or today or whatever time it is where you are. And we're looking forward to sharing some really valuable information for you tonight to help you, help your body, help itself, heal itself naturally. It always comes back to that. And, all aging, all disease, all of that, just simply low energy in your body. Your mitochondria are not producing enough life force energy for that cell to do its work. It's really that simple. And so we're here to help you, understand how that you're the only one that can change that. Nobody else can vibrate for you. It's up to you. That's like nobody else can smile for you. Nobody else can laugh for you. Nobody else can be successful for you. It's up to you to figure out how to do that. So, and nobody can do it for you, but we can. There's a lot of us that can help you help yourself learn how to do that. So that's what we're talking about tonight. But again, aging is simply low energy, and one of the ways that we can help you change that is what we refer to our flagship product as the Red Laser. And tonight I'm going to give you a little idea what the red laser looks like by, kind of shining it into the camera here. It usually makes me disappear. But this is what it takes. You can just shine it on your body, anywhere, whatever concern you've got. I was at a dowsing conference here last weekend before last. And, we did a lot of dowsing with people on arthritic hands, 3 to 5 minutes. The pain would be gone, had a better range of motion. And one lady could only, bring her thumbs in. Yeah, can't get in front of the camera. About like that. Laser her hand for like 3 to 4 minutes, and her hand would come all the way over and touch her little finger. Because again, it's frequencies work at the speed of light, and so does our body. So as soon as the red laser hits your body, it in the next 30 seconds, it gives you 30% more life force energy in your blood and in the cells in that area, because we activate the mitochondria. We revitalize the mitochondria, resurrect it, you might say, and give you 30 to 35% more life force energy in 30 seconds. And then the next 30 seconds to a minute and a half, it separates all your red blood cells into free flowing. That gives you better microcirculation, gives up more toxins, picks up more oxygen when it goes through the lungs. That's what the body needs to stay healthy or to recover or regenerate from anything. More life force energy, better microcirculation, more oxygen. So it happens that fast. Okay, and it's a self-care tool. You carry it with you, and you have it with you all the time. I'm about prevention. I don't want to have to recover from anything. I want to stay healthy. And so I keep it with me all the time. I laser my water, my food, I laser everything. And it's just that, important to understand that you got to raise your own vibration back up. And I'm going to show you tonight how important detoxing is, because we're taking in toxins all the time. Every breath you take, we got to start detoxing our body. We're not taught to do that in our society. And so let's go ahead and bring up the slides here, and we'll get started. All right. So again, Red Laser Water Guy. The company I'm working with is Pure Vibrance. Been in the health and wellness industry for over 40 years. And this company is the one that I've been with for about 15 years now, because I haven't found anything that vibrates higher, quicker, and helps the body change in seconds and minutes like these products do. And I mentioned I was at a dowsing conference last weekend down in Flagstaff. And it was all about dowsing for self-healing and the red infrared laser. Everything's energy, and it's a yes or no situation. Dowsing is something you can learn to do for yourself. I've learned it. It's been priceless for me because it's like supplements, Somebody may tell you need vitamin C, but if you ask your body may say no, or it may say yes today and no tomorrow, because the body's dynamic. Our whole society wants to make the body static. You got these symptoms, you're stuck. For the rest of your life, you got to take this pill. Well, you had those symptoms in that moment, but tomorrow you may not have those symptoms, or they may be less, or they may be more. You may need more tomorrow to help the body recover. And so I ask my body every day, about taking, the supplements I do take. Some days I need some vitamin C. I may go 2 weeks and not need any. And then all of a sudden I'll ask and I need some. And there's many different ways of doing that. You can find out on the internet. It's referred to as kinesiology by some, muscle testing by another. There's one where you can just take a bottle of supplements, put it on your chest, and ask your body if your body needs this. And then if your body goes forward, normally it's a yes, and backward, normally it's a no. But that's not necessarily true for everybody. You got to ask your body to show you a yes. And it takes a little time. You got to get your right brain out of the way and be more left brain with it. But it's very valuable. It's, eons old, dowsing for water, thousands of years ago. Dowsing is a very powerful tool. And so I'd highly recommend you look into learning how to do that. And there's lots of stuff on the internet to help you do that. So that'll help you a lot. Here's a master dowser, Rick Bergen. He's been working on these products for over 20 years and dowsing for 20 years to get the answers and for upgrades and to whether this product, needs this, needs that, or if it's even going to have enough energy or enough value to bring it to market. So the company's 16 years old, Pure Vibrance is. Started out as 0 Point Global, then it was changed the name to Vibrance, and then now we've rebranded to Pure Vibrance about a year ago. So it's all about self-care for self-healing. That's what dowsing is all about too, asking your body. Your body can't lie. And like I said, there's lots of information out there to help you understand that, but your body always will tell the truth. And so what Rick's been doing, but using dowsing, is adding human blueprint frequencies to the lasers, pendants, discs, toxic-free liquids to help, again, raise the body's vibration for self-healing. So dowsing is a foundational part of every step of creating and continually upgrading our products. And again, everything is energy. So we're going to come right back to, if you want to find the secrets to your health, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, because your body is your universe. Okay, your body is your most valuable asset. Your health of your body, mentally, physically, every way, is your most valuable asset. When we have our health, life's a lot of fun. When we don't, it's not so much fun. So everything, all frequencies have an EMF, an electromagnetic field, that's either helpful for our body or harmful to our body. That's no exceptions. Okay, and your health is determined by the invisible frequency you're vibrating. Again, only you can control that. So EMF is either coherent or incoherent. So I want to bring a little, kind of make that a little clear here. Coherent energy is helpful to the body. The body understands that language. And coherent energy brings wellness down to a cellular level by allowing your body to vibrate higher frequencies, which allow cells to better communicate with each other. Brings wellness into your body when your muscles, tendons, skin, bone, organs, the brain can communicate, so the body's healthy. And this is what your blood looks like when your body's communicating. Okay, the red blood cells are all free flowing. You got microcirculation, you're giving up more toxins, taking in more oxygen, and the body's functioning and communicating well. Your balance is better, you're more flexible, all of that comes into play. But if your body's exposed to incoherent energy, internally or externally, it's harmful to the body, and it can create pain and disease because it lowers our vibration and not allowing our bodies to function at their peak levels on a cellular level. And that's where you start getting injuries and things like that, is when the body's not able to communicate fully. And that's when your body's stiffer, your balance isn't as good, flexibility is not as good, and all that happens. And this is what your blood looks like when your body is not communicating well. Excuse me. So your blood is relayed, is what they refer to it as. It's sticky blood. It's got too much positive charge, too many negative uh, uh, heavy metals in your body, which are actually positive charge. All right. So this is what life looks like when you're coherent. You know, life's a lot of fun. You're jumping around, having a lot of fun. This is what your life looks like when your body is incoherent. Okay. You've got pain, stiffness. This is coherent energy. When you're coherent, your waves are in phase. The communication is perfect. There's no static. When you're incoherent, this is what your waves look like. These are what the frequencies look like of incoherent waves. They're out of sync. So they're static in there. The body cannot understand that information. It's like eating margarine. Margarine is only one molecule away from plastic. The body can't understand that. But if you eat butter, the body knows that perfectly well because that's coherent energy. It's natural. Margarine is not natural. Okay. It's just quite, that simple. So all discomfort and disease comes from lowering the vibration from optimal wellness, at that point. So this person with the lower back pain, something he's done, something he's eating, something he's thinking, something he's exposing his body to is causing his body to be incoherent, lowering the vibration, causing the blood to go relay. It's just a downward spiral. Okay. So all self-healing comes from raising the vibration back up toward optimal wellness, and that's where the lasers come in. We infuse the optimal wellness frequencies that we've added into the lasers into the lower back. That again, 35% more life force energy in 30 seconds, better microcirculation, more oxygen, more detoxing, and in a matter of 3 to 5 minutes, they're starting to feel better. Because now they're bringing coherent energy into the body understands it, and pain is lack of oxygen on a cellular level. And so we bring more oxygen in, better microcirculation, et cetera, and the body now has an opportunity to start healing itself naturally. Okay, so you're either lowering your vibration or you're raising your vibration every second, every instant. You're either raising your vibration or lowering your vibration. This could be with your thoughts, what you're eating, drinking, thinking, doing, exposing your body to, the environment you put yourself into, all plays a part in whether you're helping your body heal itself or helping your body lower the vibration to where it's going out of coherence. So here's another way to look at communication. Here's coherent communication. Two people having a conversation, nice and calm, peaceful. These are good vibrations. This is incoherent communication. Nobody's listening. Everybody, both of them are trying to talk and get their point across. These are bad vibrations. So here we have coherent waves in phase, nice communication. Here we have incoherent communication. Here you're upregulating gene expression to build a healthier protein with good vibrations, relaxing the body's healing itself. Here you're downregulating your gene expression and actually building a less healthy protein. And proteins are the expression of life. They're responsible for structure and function of your body. So something to think about. And every moment, again, you're either upregulating your gene expression or you're downregulating your gene expression. There's no standing still in the universe. And the body's dynamic. It changes with every breath. It's not going to stay the same. Bruce Tainio had the first equipment that measured the body's frequencies. And so a healthy body vibrates at 62 to 78 megahertz. And the healthy brain vibrates at 72 to 90 megahertz. The heart, it vibrates at 67 to 70 megahertz. You have to bring your vibration down to 58 megahertz before dis-ease starts. And what I mean by that is your body becomes a host for candida or something like that when you bring your body's vibration down low enough. It also runs parallel with the pH of your body. Okay, you have to bring your body's vibration down to 42 megahertz to become a host for cancer. Then this cycle begins at 25 megahertz. So I built a health spiral here. Here we have coherent communication. You're raising your body's vibration. Here we have incoherent. And that can relate to the words and what you're feeling, okay? Because feelings play a big part in where you're vibrating. And your thinking plays a big part in how you're feeling, okay? You're either talking yourself into feeling good or you're talking yourself out of feeling good, or you're talking yourself into feeling bad. It's that way all the way through life. And so if you're thinking, if you have a lot of love in your life, a lot of joy, satisfaction, optimism, laughter, you're raising your body's vibration. That's coherent information. You're helping the body heal itself. But if you bought into the fear that they've tried to put on us in the last few years here, and worry, if you have resentment, regret, revenge, hate, anger in your life, you're lowering your body's vibration and making it a host for dis-ease, discomfort, stiffness, aches, pains, all of that. Because, again, you're in control of your vibration. And we can help, but we can't do it for you, okay? So good vibrations are coherent communication, and coherent communication is bad vibration. You're either raising or lowering your vibration all the time. But here's the key, is prevention. I mentioned earlier, prevention is the key. With the tools we have at Pure Vibrance here, the lasers, the frequencies in the pendants and the frequency discs, the toxic-free edible skincare, everything we have is programmed with additional frequencies to help raise your body's vibration. And when your vibration's high, you're high, okay? When your cells are happy, you're happy. When your cells aren't happy, you're not happy. So your health is your greatest asset, period. With it, life's a lot of fun. Without it, it's not so much fun. I watched too many people over my lifetime, the last 10, 15 years, they just existed. They weren't having any fun, and life's meant to be fun. So coherent communication, good vibrations. You're upregulating your gene expression. The key to all success is coherent communication, whether it's person to person at home, whether it's person to person at work, whether it's a cell to cell in your body, your brain to cell. Your brain has to communicate under stress and under all sorts of different environments that you put yourself into. We do a balance test and show the difference between your brain's ability to communicate with your muscles under stress with and without our technology. And it just amazes people to feel and see the difference when your brain can communicate fully with your muscles in this balance test. So here's some of the reasons we are out of balance in our society and people's vibration is low. All the stuff they're spraying in the air, all the stuff they're putting in the water, the stuff that they refer to as food. Again, some of this is only one molecule away from plastic, and it's full of toxins, which I'll show you a little bit more on here in a minute. And we've got the pesticides, the pollution, the fluorescent lights, the cell phones, the 5G, power lines, all the chemicals. There's over 50 million chemicals. This was back in 2009. 50 million chemicals that weren't in our environment, 60, 70, 80 years ago. And 12,500 of those are for cosmetics. In Europe, they've banned 1,328 of those chemicals. In the US, has only banned 11. Anything you put on your skin is in your blood in 26 seconds. All of these have frequencies that are harmful EMF, electromagnetic field information to the body, incoherent. The body doesn't understand it. Okay, 60 cycles was the first electricity that started harming our biofield in our body because it's an alternating current, and our body functions on direct current, like a car battery. But this is the big one right here, stress. Stress is an invisible frequency that shortens your telomeres, downgrades your immune system, and accelerates your aging. And stress can be handled many different ways, but raising your vibration is the key. If you can do that with your mind, that's great, okay? But if you can't, we've got some tools to help you do that. We've got pendants that are programmed with frequencies to help release emotional trauma cell memory from this lifetime and previous lifetimes without having to remember it. Then we've got lots of different tools to help you do that. All the Vibrance products help the body de-stress in seconds and slow down the aging process. De-stressing is the key, bringing your body out of fight or flight into relax and heal. Now, here's one I just came across today. As a matter of fact, this is something moms across America did, that they had these different, the top 20 fast food restaurants. They went in and bought meals at the different restaurants and then had them tested for toxins. And 100% of the fast food samples tested positive for heavy metals of lead and cadmium. That should shock you. Okay. Now, it won't kill you today, but it's cumulative. When you bring lead and cadmium into the body, if you're not detoxing on a daily basis, it's cumulative. It's going to shorten your lifetime. It's going to make your last years miserable because you're going to be vibrating so low. You're going to be in pain. Just like, look around America. You see it all over the country right now, and maybe in your own family. So McDonald's, Starbucks, all of these, and they even included In-N-Out Burger. It's rated number 33, but it claims to have the healthiest fast food. So they included it also. Every one of them, 100%. Fast food samples tested positive for heavy metals. Okay. And what they did, Moms Across America is announcing that heavy metal test results from the top 20 most popular restaurants. There's 42 samples were tested for arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury. 100% of them, of the samples that were purchased at 21 different locations nationwide and contained alarming levels of cadmium and lead. So if that don't get your attention, maybe this will. They did another test. They had 100% of the top 20 fast food brands tested positive for glyphosate, herbicide, 90% positive for harmful pesticides. Okay, pesticides, this is really serious stuff here also. Again, it's what they're blowing in the air. It's going into our ground, into the water, and we're paying the price for it with our health. Getting dried out there. Got to stay hydrated. So again, they tested more products and found contraceptive and harmful antibiotics found in top 10 fast food samples. So all of this is cumulative in your body, and it collects unless you're detoxing. And governing agency of the particle. When the field is full of particles that are harmful to the body, and then you're consuming those, putting it inside the body, then now your body and your biofield are having real trouble connecting and communicating with each other. And your biofield is what's your first line of protection and creating you. The field around us is creating the particle, which is us. And so it's something to really think about. What are you, again, it's what are you thinking, feeling, eating, doing, saying? Everything is either helping you get healthier or not as healthy. Einstein said back in the 30s, future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. And so the frequencies, that's what we're using to help you, help yourself, help your body heal itself naturally. But there has to be some detoxing, included here. Your biofield creates and animates your physical body. And so we have to be able to help it as much as possible. It's our first line of defense, but it's also, what's creating us. So we have to pay attention to what we're putting inside of our biofield. That's either helping our body communicate better with our biofield or not as good with our biofield. And William Tiller here, future medicine will be based on controlling energy frequencies in the body. And that's what we're doing, is helping you raise your own body's vibration for self-healing. Again, they're self-care tools. Nobody can do this for you. It's up to you. And you've got to raise your frequencies on your own. There's a lot of people that can help. There's more and more products coming out. There's tuning forks. Lots of different things out there. I just haven't found anything as effective as quickly, as concisely as the lasers. We got the red laser, green laser, and the violet laser, each of them programmed for different ways of raising the body's vibration. So the future's here now, okay, because Pure Vibrance has made a quantum leap in vibrational wellness with the introduction of the red and infrared laser pen. And what we're doing is using 0-point technology and sacred geometry to add what I call nature's medicine into all of our products. The company calls them human blueprint frequencies, which are optimal wellness frequencies for bones, muscles, ligaments, tendons, eyes, etc. A healthy muscle vibrates at a specific frequency. If it's hurting, it's vibrating lower than that frequency. Okay? Anytime you injure your body, you lower the vibration in that area. So we infuse the optimal wellness frequency in with our, self-care tools, the lasers, etc. And then the vibration, the lower frequency will always entrain up to the higher frequency. As it's entraining up, you got more life force energy, better microcirculation, more oxygen, and the body's actually starting to heal itself. It's not covering up pain or anything like that. So again, we use the octahedron, which matches the crystalline structure in our cells, and a flat Tesla coil as the sacred geometry to add additional frequencies. Our red laser is red and infrared because we add a whole symphony of frequencies, but it's not the whole spectrum. It's the calibrated frequencies for healthy muscles, bones, ligaments, tendons, eyes, etc., like that. And so we add 1,635 more. Your standard red lasers, because not all red lasers are created equal, your standard red laser has 10 frequencies for the musculoskeletal body, and it works. It helps, definitely. What we do with the sacred geometry and 0-point technology is add 1,635 more calculated frequencies for the body, optimum wellness frequency for the body. So we have 1,645 frequencies in our complex waveform containing coherent information going into your body, and self-healing can be a response to that information. We have to be careful how we say that. So the difference between red laser light therapy and red light therapy. Okay, red light therapy is normally LEDs, light emitting diodes. And again, it's got the 10 frequencies for the musculoskeletal body, but it's incoherent light because the waves are not in phase. So it's like listening to an AM radio station out in the country. You hear the music, but there's static in it. Okay, still works, you still hear it. With the laser therapy, the lasers are coherent energy because the waves are all in phase, the photons are all going the same direction, etc. And it's like listening to high definition FM stereo, no static at all. And that's, the main difference. We have 1,645 coherent frequencies. The LEDs have 10 incoherent frequencies. Or if it's an LED, they say it's red, and if they say it's a infrared LED, then it's still got the frequencies there, but it's incoherent because they're not in phase. Hope that made sense. And here's a big one. Nature's medicine helps your body de-stress. Again, that's the frequencies I'm talking about. And there's two key mechanisms of the red and infrared light therapy when it comes to the mitochondria. Again, the mitochondria are the key to your health and wellness. Your aging, your anti-aging, your regenerative aging, that's all up to the mitochondria. And what happens, NASA tells us that when you injure the body in that area, the mitochondria in that area curl up, figuratively speaking, like a hedgehog. Now, this could be from a cut, a bruise, or just stress, like when you're stressed out and your neck muscles are tight and your neck's hurting, then your mitochondria are not, they've taken in more nitric oxide and not enough oxygen to produce the energy it needs to produce to keep you healthy, for those cells to do its work. So as soon as the red laser hits your body, it enhances the mitochondrial function. The red light kicks out the nitric oxide and allows more oxygen into the mitochondria to allow mitochondria to produce more efficiently the ATP, the adenosine triphosphate, that is your life force energy to drive your cells. And now your cells have enough energy to do their work. All aging is too many dysfunctional mitochondria. The cells don't have enough energy to do their work. Second thing that happens is called hormesis. Okay, hormesis makes your cells healthier, more energetic, more resilient, more tolerant to stress, and helps prevent the buildup of free radicals. It's building up the cells' inflammatory defense systems. All right, so that's real important to understand. Those are the two things that happen in less than 30 seconds, or in 30 seconds, you've got 30 to 35% more life force energy because of this happening. So what we're doing is igniting your own energy. We're upregulating your gene expression to build a healthier protein. Proteins are the expression of life, again, responsible for structure and function of your body. So keeping your mitochondria healthy is something you really want to have on the top of your thoughts, is how can you stay happy? Okay, because when your cells are happy, you're happy. All right. When your cells aren't happy, you aren't happy. All aging is too many dysfunctional mitochondria in the cells, for the cells, not producing enough energy for that cell to do its work. Every cell in your body has a job to do. And if it doesn't have enough energy, then it doesn't get the job done. And you can relate that to work, at work or at home or wherever. When you don't get the job done, then something's going to happen. So not enough energy in the cells is also responsible for about 80% of today's diseases, so-called autoimmune disease, because everything's an autoimmune now if they don't have a good answer. So stimulating mitochondria is the key, and this is how that looks. Here's a lady, like her blood's all relayed, sticking together. She had drank quite a bit of water that morning, said she was hydrated. So they had her drink some more water, and then during this test, her blood's relayed, sticky. We shined the red and infrared laser on her chest for about 2 minutes, and then this is what her blood looked like. We've done thousands and thousands of these live blood analysis, and we get the same result every time with all of our products, helping bring the body back into a high vibration and to where the body responds and gives you better microcirculation, more oxygen, bringing the mitochondria back into revitalized state where it's producing the energy for that cell to do its work. So what we have here is a compromised immune system. This one, you've lowered your body's vibration. It's becoming a host for disease, discomfort. Okay. Here you have a healthy immune system. And, your blood is the key to, it's a life blood flow. It's the life of your body is the blood flow. Okay. Bruce Lipton here, one of my favorites. The fate of our cells is determined by the chemistry of our blood. Well, you get to choose the blood on the left or the blood on the right. No exceptions. Okay. So here's another test I really like. I wanted to find out what would happen lasering common tap water. So Dr. Kuhn down in Santa Fe, New Mexico, does all of our GDB camera or biophotonic camera work that takes a picture of life force energy. So the one on the left here is the life force energy in a drop of tap water. Then we lasered that same size drop of tap water for 30 seconds. And you can see we've got about a 30% increase in life force energy, 30 to 35%. The original test was done for 3 minutes, and then we kept shortening the time frame, and we find it happens in the first 30 seconds. The violet laser actually gave a little more life force energy increase when we lasered the water for 30 seconds with the violet laser. So it also neutralized the toxins and made the water wetter, which is pretty awesome. I do this test all the time at expos and everything. Have somebody take a taste of their water for taste and texture, or their coffee, or whatever they're drinking. Laser it for 30 seconds, and they can tell the difference. Whether it's plain water or something else, they can tell the difference. And now here's the difference in the biofield of the person before and after drinking the lasered water. So again, it's like laser all your water, laser all your food, laser your body, wear the pendants, use the lotions. We have an oral care tooth system that helps detox the body, along with the alum clay and alum crystals. Detoxing is the key to getting healthy. Most of the healing, or a lot of the healing I did, especially 45 years ago, 50 years ago, I had asthma, hay fever, sinuses, and tons of allergies. I grew up sick all the time as a child. I was born a blue baby. long story short, I grew up on penicillin. And in my 20s, I healed all that holistically by lifestyle change and detoxing would be the two big things. Detox my liver, my colon, my gallbladder, small intestine, large intestines. Did a lot of detoxing and lifestyle change, and that I've been healthy ever since. So no allergies, no asthma, no nothing. It's pretty strong, and so that's what I love about the products we have. They're gentle detox. Some of the detoxing I did back then was pretty crude, and wondered if I was going to live a couple of times. But you got to get the toxins out of your body. Can't emphasize it. There's a book out there, Detox or Die, and it's a good read. Everybody ought to take a look at that and get serious about detoxing. And we can help you do that in a gentle way, because your body needs more life force energy, better microcirculation, more oxygen, more detoxing, to be able to detox the heavy metals and stuff out of your body. That, again, if you're eating any of the fast food places, I had a lady call me a couple of weeks ago who had a client who had these sharp pains that he was getting, and nobody could figure out why. The doctors, none of them could figure out why. And it was worse when he overate. And so we doused it and worked on it and thought, what we came up with, he's got too many heavy metals in his body. And when he eats and overeats, the body has, already got too many of those heavy metals, so it conflicts, and that's where he gets the pain, is the body has to get rid of those heavy metals. It's like if you have an allergy is simply too many toxins in your body, and when you bring more of those toxins in, the body can't handle them anymore, so it kind of throws up to try and get them out of your body in a hurry. And what we're taught to do is go take an antihistamine, to stop them, stop your nose from running. And you want your nose to run. You want to get those toxins out of your body. And they have to come out through your breath, through your skin, through your nose, different ways that the body gets rid of toxins, come out in your sweat. So, it's like people don't want to sweat. Well, sweating is one of the best ways to get, toxins out. That's why the infrared saunas and stuff work so well. So, okay. So another important thing here is your blood is 94% water, your brain is 78% water, your eyes are 98% water. So is it good to have healthy water? Yes, it is. Neutralize toxins. Yes, it is. And the other thing is, they say our body's about 74% water, but the last studies I've done shows that our body is made up of 99.92% water molecules. Because there's water molecule, it takes water for every function of the body. So the muscles have water in them too, but it's not a water that they can measure as part of the 74%, but it's water molecules. So if you're 99.92% water molecules, I'd be taking my water very seriously, okay? And water's not coffee, it's not Coke, it's not any of that, it's water only. And so, and people say, well, I drink more water, but I end up peeing more. Well, you can pee more or you can be in pain more, one of the two. But, when people are drinking beer, they pee a lot too, but they're actually dehydrating your body more, because alcohol is a diuretic. So here's some of the benefits of the red and infrared pen. De-stresses your body in seconds. Penetrates directly into your cells, tissues, bones, nerves, rods and cones of the eyes, the brain, and into the bones. Enhances the function of the mitochondria, producing more ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is your life force energy. Adds about 30% more life force energy into your blood. Enhances microcirculation and oxygenation and detoxing. Upregulates gene expression to build a healthier protein. Enhances cell-to-cell communication. Can't hit this one enough. And another thing that happens here is sea salt. You've heard me in some of my other shows talk about the importance. Unprocessed sea salt's the third most critical thing in the body, because it's the minerals, the trace minerals that have been bleached out of table salt, which is not really salt. It's just sodium chloride, and they've added aluminum for a non-caking agent. So it's toxic. And those minerals are what the body uses to communicate cell to cell. And so without those minerals, you don't have good communication cell to cell or brain to cell or heart to brain, stuff like that. So cell to cell communication is the key to getting healthy. Lowering inflammation, regenerating cells faster. You get on a new injury with the red and infrared laser. And I've shown this on some of my other shows, and I think I've got the slides in here too. It's cellular repair in the moment on a brand new injury. If it's a sprain and starts to swell, you can actually watch the swelling go back down, and most of it, and some of the purple recede, and they'll be almost, well, I've actually experienced them to be fine and walking, the next day. And so I've got a person that had a gym teaching gymnastics for young kids that wanted to go to the Olympics. And on the parallel bars, they get what he called a rip. And he said normally it'd be out 7 to 10 days. But when they'd have a rip, he'd laser it with the red and infrared laser, and they'd be back the next day. It's cellular repair in the moment. And these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. FDA stands for Forced Drugging America. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, cure, or present any disease, and we don't. All we're doing is liberating your own energy to help your body heal itself naturally. It's really that simple. So laser your water in your food for 30 seconds. Neutralizes toxins by reducing surface tension, makes the water wetter. It also clears the effects of the memory of where the water has been by reprogramming it with water with over 1,600 human blueprint frequencies. Water has memory of everywhere it's been, takes on that frequency in a cellular memory. And so we help clear all of that and reprogram it with human blueprint frequencies, which is priceless, okay, as far as your body helping to heal itself. And here's another important part. Every photon in the red laser beam energetically gives up an electron to your body, just like sunshine. We replicate sunshine with the red and infrared laser. And sunshine is one of the healthiest, lights you can treat yourself with. And because it's the red and infrared rays that the body wants from the sunshine, and the sun's balanced with the other lights. And so they're colors. So you want as many free electrons in your body as possible, and the sun gives up free electrons. Grounding also gives up free electrons. If you get your feet in the dirt, in the wet grass, get yourself grounded, and your body will be able to get some free electrons from the earth. So you want as many free electrons, just like you want a free reservoir of water. You want more water that the body can draw on when it needs it. So it's regenerative medicine, anti-aging to age reversing. And what I mean by regenerative is, here's my eye exams. I wore glasses for 52 years, started using the laser in my eyes. At the expos, people would say, well, you can't shine that red laser in your eyes. And I go, well, I wouldn't shine anybody else's red laser in my eyes, but I know these frequencies are all coherent, blah, 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 okay? And I would demonstrate that maybe 20 or 30 times a day for 3 or 4 days. And then I got to where I didn't need reading glasses anymore. And the doctor says, I've never seen an eye correct itself the way yours has. Okay, and now I drive day and night with no glasses. They actually took the requirement for corrective lenses off my driver's license when I renewed them a year ago, August. So, now driving at night without glasses. Here's Tom Dongo. He's well known for remote viewing and UFO information, things like that. At 82 years old, I was using a magnifying glass to try and read fine print and bought the red laser. At 83, I read the finest print with no glasses at all. And there's a video on my YouTube channel where he also includes that he had a tooth that was bothering him, and he would laser it and he could actually feel the pain go away. So that's powerful stuff. The aura, this is my aura and chakras. The lady was doing an aura and reading beside me, and one of the expos, so I had her take my picture. She had it, said it was basically yellow, which was abundance, knowledge, wisdom, creativity, and philosophical. Then I lasered each of my chakras for 30 seconds, and it was about an hour before I get back in and get the second picture taken. And my aura was white, basically with some violet. and all the chakras were succinct, spinning the same size. White has all the colors. Her definition here was beyond physical, transcendent, and higher dimensions. Now, the real importance here also is your aura is a direct reflection of your biofield. And so, it's another way of determining, where you're vibrating and how healthy you are, so to speak, is, to actually understand, the value of the vibration of your aura and your biofield. So you can give yourself a biological upgrade in seconds. As you can see, the second picture, it's off the chart, top and bottom, left and right. And then everything is, consistent as far as the chakras, the energy centers in the body. So here's my foot testimonial. I was painting my bedroom barefooted, got a phone call, had a piece of copper on the floor that I used to ground myself at night. And, when I'm working at my desk, and I went to slide that over my foot, cut my foot, grabbed the white, paper towels, my red laser, and it stopped the bleeding in 6 minutes. 12 minutes later, you could actually see it starting to stitch back together. Okay, it's cellular repair in the moment on a new injury. You see, there's no swelling. The immune system's free to work because there's microcirculation and more oxygen. The second day, I went ahead, then after I put Band-Aids on the cut, put our frequency disc on the bottom, one of our pendants on the ball of my foot, put a sock on, and went back to painting my bedroom. The downtime was only 33 minutes. The second day, this is what it looked like. In the second day, you can see there's no scab. It's healing from the inside out. I never stopped walking on it. And today you can just barely find a scar if you look at it. If I hadn't walked on it all the time, you probably wouldn't have had a scar probably. But anyhow, it's fast aid, and I carry the red laser and the ionizer pointer we have with me all the time. So, we have 3 different pins. The red laser is for the musculoskeletal body. The green laser is frequencies added for internal organ systems. The violet laser is antimicrobial, it's antiviral, antifungal, and antibacterial. And then we have a ionizer, which many people have seen, but this one has 25,000 negative ions in it and 1,407 human blueprint frequencies added to it. The other unique thing is we go through clothing, we go through the bottom of shoes, distance doesn't make any difference, and I've used it remotely. And so, if you have any questions, need any information, just give me a call. Joe Blanton, 469-766-5511. I can answer your questions and help you get started. So hope that everything's, going well for you and you're getting ready for the holidays and some snow skiing if you're a skier. And so give me a call, let me know how I can help, and see if I can help you help yourself raise your vibration to where your body can heal itself naturally. So take care and have fun.